Hello, TTC community. This is Jackie again, and I'm coming to you guys to give you guys an update about what's going on with my cycle. Um, and so here I am on cycle day 27. No positive pregnancy tests yet. Trust me, I've been testing, but nothing yet. But I just wanted to let you guys know some things that I am going to be taking, as well as one very big thing that I'm going to be taking and changing to my TTC regimen just to see what happens. So, brief update about today. I did go and visit my doctor, and just because I have noticed I have a slight pressure in the lower part of my abdomen, where it seems like my ovaries are. It feels like a ball is there whenever I lay on my stomach. It shouldn't feel like that, and I don't have that feeling on my left side. So I will be going in for a ultrasound, a pelvic ultrasound sometime. I have to go and get that set up. I tried to call the office today, and they didn't have the order in from my current doctor yet. But literally, I had walked out of the doctor's office and called, and so she hadn't even submitted the paperwork yet for that. So hopefully, I can get that set up tomorrow, and we'll see what's going on. And the symptoms with that is I feel the ball, like it makes me think that it might be an ovarian cyst or something. I don't know how those work, but I feel the ball just around the time that I ovulate up until my period starts. And so I want to get it checked out because I want to make sure that it's not something that is contributing to me not getting pregnant. And stuff. So yeah, but of course, for me, I like to take the natural approach. I just want to know what's going on, and then I want to try and see what can be done about it using herbs and stuff. Now, if you don't use herbs and if you take medicines, that's perfectly fine. Do you? But I really want to try and do things, natural, just to try and get my body ready for baby, if it's God's will for us to have a baby. So one thing that I have added just today, all of these I've just added today, is raspberry leaf tea. All right, it's the organic kind, and I have started to take it. I did run this by my doctor, and she gave the okay for it. So she knows that I'm taking raspberry leaf tea, and I took it once around lunchtime, and I'm taking another cup now. And yeah, it tastes great. I like teas anyways, and I don't have anything in it. I didn't add any sugars. I just like the earthy, leafy taste of teas. All right. Another thing that I got is CoQ10, and I ordered this off of jet.com. And this wasn't too badly priced. I got the vegan soft gels. And yeah, and so you're supposed to take this once daily, but I don't know if you can or cannot take it with food. It doesn't say that I can't take it with food, so I'll take it with food. But this is to help equality, and I also think, and guys don't quote me on this, but I also think it helps reduce inflammation. I'm not sure. I need to check my sources for that. But I don't know if I have a problem with equality, but considering my husband and I have been trying for several months now, I said, well, why not take it? It's an antioxidant. It's something that your body already produces, and so yeah, why not? And I also have my husband taking this as well, so this can also help with sperm health. And the reason why I really decided to get this was because I was thinking of having my husband take fertility aid for men, and I was thinking of getting fertility aid for women, but I don't have PCOS. I have very regular cycles. I ovulate. I don't know if I'm releasing an egg or whatnot, but I get a period like every 28 to 30 days. And so I'm very, very regular, and I do see an LH surge. And just to let you guys know, I take Maca, and this has been the first cycle that I've had pretty much a 24-hour time span of just an LH surge. All times before then, I've had 5 days or 3 days of an LH surge. So it seemed like as if my body was trying to push out the egg, but it was having trouble. But this time, like on Maca, guys, Maca, it's been like boom, and there's the egg. But maybe it wasn't a good quality egg, so it didn't. And I keep talking like it didn't stick. I haven't got my period yet. I'm only on cycle day 27. I'm supposed to get my period on Friday, which is in 2 days. Yeah, so I don't know. But pregnancy tests have come back negative, but I've also seen videos where some ladies don't get a positive pregnancy test or like even a faint line until the day that they're supposed to have their period. And which brings me to my next thing. I wonder if I have progesterone issues because if I am implanting so late, maybe there isn't enough of a uterine lining for the eggy to implant. And so what I have here is, and get ready for it, guys, Vitex. I did get the fertility, and I ordered that from Walgreens, guys. It's a lot cheaper from the Walgreens website. But then I realized it has green tea in it, and I don't take any caffeine. And so I'm going to try to return it. If I can't return it, and I ordered it offline, so I'm going to try to return it. And if I can't return it, then that might just be a giveaway for you guys. Don't know yet, but probably. I also got 2 of these bad boys, Vitex. Now, Vitex kind of scares me, and I told my doctor that I'm taking Vitex. I also told my doctor that I'm taking CoQ10 today. And I told her that Vitex scared me, and she said, "What's Vitex?" I was like, "Oh." So I kind of gave her a brief spiel about what Vitex is, and she seemed to okay it. But I've seen so many testimonials about how Vitex messed up other women's cycles who have regular cycles, and I have a very regular cycle, and I think Maca is really helping me. I'm just wanting to take Vitex to help with progesterone production, and this here, guys, is 400 mgs. Okay, veggie capsules, 400 mgs, and I got this off of Jet, and this was super cheap. This was like $6 a bottle, and I got 2. And then as I was thinking about it today and even just a little bit yesterday, I was like, maybe I should have gotten 40 and just started off small. And so I have buyer's remorse for getting such a high dosage. But the website that I was looking at recommended you take 1,000 mgs a day. And I was like, I just get 400 and just take 1 a day, and that'll be way under. But then I went to like fertilityinfo.com's website, and they recommend only taking like 10 to 40 mgs a day. And I'm like, I totally bypassed that. And so this is a capsule of Vitex, and it's kind of empty because I took some out. I just took a little bit out, and I put it in my raspberry tea, my raspberry leaf tea, and it tastes good. It's pretty good. Yeah, we'll see how it goes. I don't plan on taking it every single day or with every single cup of tea, but I do plan on taking 3 cups of the red raspberry leaf tea. So 3 cups of red raspberry leaf tea, and I'm thinking about taking the Vitex like this, where I just open the capsule and then pour in a little bit into my tea, like maybe 3 times a week, if that. So I hope to go through a capsule in like a week's time. Yeah. And so that's what I'm doing. That's what I'm doing right now. And hopefully that'll help with progesterone and also egg. I don't think Vitex really helps with egg quality. Maybe over time it helps with egg quality, but I don't think that's what it's really known for. It's really known for shortening your luteal phase, which I have a 13 or 14 day luteal phase. So I'm very, very regular. But I just want to kind of help my body have extra boost in progesterone. So you guys, I will let you guys know if anything happens. Like, I will let you guys know if I get headaches off of this, because I normally don't get headaches. I'll let you guys know if my cycle all of a sudden goes wonky. Okay, because I'm taking both Vitex and Maca together, and those two are supposed to help each other. So let's see. This month in February, February coming up, which is actually February now. This month for this cycle coming up, if my period comes, I don't know if my husband and I are going to actively try and conceive. I'm tired, guys. I'm tired of temping. I'm tired of taking OPKs. I've actually stopped taking OPKs and temping for a little bit, but I have, I have this app, and I look at when I'm supposed to ovulate, and we try to baby dance whenever I think I'm ovulating, but I'm just putting it in God's hands. I mean, I feel like I'm doing all that I can, and God does the rest. He's the creator of all things. He creates babies inside of people all the time. I know that I don't deserve it. So people out there who get pregnant like that, they blink and they're pregnant. I'm not one of those ladies apparently, but that's fine. And a lot of times, we see how these young ladies, and they're not ready for pregnancy, and they just get pregnant, and us ladies are like, oh, I wish that could happen to me. And we're like, oh, they're so undeserving. Newsflash, guys. None of us are deserving of having a bundle of joy and being blessed, okay? But it is a gift from God. Being pregnant is a gift from God, and having a baby is a gift and a blessing from God. And none of us deserve it, but it's awesome that we have that desire and can try and prepare ourselves for it. But anybody that gets pregnant, it's a blessing. It's a blessing. Sometimes it's a blessing in disguise, but regardless, it's a blessing. Children are a blessing from God. And so I don't deserve to have a child, so I don't feel entitled to being pregnant. It's just whatever God wants. And so, yeah, that's my outlook on it now. I watched this one lady on YouTube where she prayed for peace for whatever God had in store for her and her husband and her family. And I'm doing that too. And I'm going to pass it on and encourage you guys to just pray for peace from God, and that whatever He has in store for you, whether it's you getting pregnant and having a baby, or not getting pregnant, or maybe doing adoption, that you will be at peace with that, because any of those options are good if it's in God's will and His plan for you. Maybe He has something else for you to do, else for you in store. I don't know. Maybe He wants you to do something else before having a bundle of joy. And I look at that now in my life. Maybe God wants me to focus on some other things. But so until the positive pregnancy test, I'm just going to work for God and do ministry work and pray for people, and just really not become so consumed by having a baby. Because when I have my baby, I want to dedicate that baby to God. Like, it's God's. That child is on loan to me for 18 years, right? And so I know I don't know, okay, actually saying I know the responsibility is quite naive, but I know that having a child and raising them in the way they should go, believing in God, helping them to establish a relationship with God, it's not just believing in God. Anybody can believe in God, but having a relationship with God is something different. And I really want to help them to do that. And I know that takes a lot of preparation, even on my part. And so, and my husband's part too. So God's preparing us. I know He is, whether it's us to have a baby on our own, or to adopt, or or to work in a daycare. I don't work in a daycare now, but to work in a daycare and take care of other people's babies. Right now, I just want to be around babies. I want to help babies. I want to teach babies, little ones too, because that's where they really learn a lot. They learn mannerisms at that age, and so I just want to be a good influence. I'm rambling, guys. I have babies on the brain. I have baby brain. I have baby brain. But I do. I just want to help out with babies right now. Not doing that actively as of yet, but hopefully in the next several months I will be, Lord willing, if it's His will. And so, yeah, back to Vitex. This is the big reveal for you guys, for me today. Since I have a regular cycle, again, I'm going to keep you guys posted if it helps anything, if I get a BFP. We'll let you guys know. Another reason why I hesitate with actually trying to conceive next cycle if I get my period is because if I go in for that pelvic ultrasound, my doctor said they might have to do a vaginal one as well. And it's difficult. I don't want to be pregnant and not know I'm pregnant, or not know that I'm about to be pregnant and have this vaginal ultrasound. And so it's tricky. I could, Lord willing, if I could get it scheduled before I ovulate, close to ovulation, but before still, then that would be a huge blessing and take a ton of worry off of my shoulders, and concern for this next month coming up. But if I don't know what to do. I don't want to schedule it after I ovulate, although after I ovulate is when the ball feeling is most prominent. And that's another thing too, guys. If it's a cyst, then I know that this stuff helps with cysts, and I know that this stuff can also help with cysts, just from what I've been reading and encountering and hearing. And from the standpoint of not that it goes in and actually attacks the cyst, but it just helps with the hormonal balance along with Maca. And also the red raspberry leaf tea is supposed to help with that too, with cysts. And so I'm just thinking, if it's a cyst, I got 3 things that's going to really help. Yeah. So let's see. I don't know. I have to really pray about it. I'm really concerned. Because I don't want to try and prevent. I really don't want to try and prevent pregnancy. Not again. So we'll see, guys. Keep me in your prayers, please, to God. Sorry. Woosah, woosah, woosah. I'm just a little emotional there. Yeah. Another cool thing. Why am I crying over a pelvic exam? Okay. And so here is a bag that I got. It's a dry, wet bag. It's pretty cool. I got it off a jet. It's pretty big too, though. I wasn't expecting it to be this big. But as I've stated in earlier videos, I plan on doing cloth pads if my cycle comes, and throw that a wet dry bag to help me with that. And I have 8 cloth pads so far, several heavy and a couple of light days, just to try them out. And I'm going to be using, if my period comes, I plan on using cloth as well as disposable, because I don't have enough. I didn't want to purchase a lot from one vendor and then realize I didn't like that vendor. Although all the vendors are great, but you know, you have to figure out which one is best for you. So yeah, so that's my goal. That's what's going on with me. Not pregnant yet that I know of, but I have been getting weird cramping down there, like in my uterus. And I normally don't cramp before my period, so I don't know if that's the Maca doing something. And but you guys, I really don't think I'm pregnant. I know that, you know, you keep hope alive, but like my temperatures have been plummeting. My temperature was once at 98.89. That was like a 5 DPO, and now it is currently 98.5. Like that's a huge dip. And it's now, what's that? 1, 2, 3, 4, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13 DPO. 13 DPO. So keep me in your prayers, guys. Ooh, one thing that would be so cool to do with whomever decides to leave a comment or do this with me is send me your prayer requests. Put it in the comment section below. I would love to pray for you guys. I pray to God Father, Jehovah, Jesus, through the Holy Spirit, Christian that way. So yeah, just I mean like whomever, like there's, you know, people say there's different gods, but I mean, I believe that other religions pray to the same God. They just have different outlooks on that God. And on our God. And so, but just to give you a background of what I believe in God and Jesus Christ, and the Holy Spirit. So that's how I pray. That's who I pray to. And so if you want to leave a prayer request, then leave one. If you have anything special, then you can message me privately, and I will just pray for you that way. It would be awesome to start a prayer ministry through this TTC, through TTCing. And I pray for you to get big fat positives. But I will just let you guys know off bat, I will definitely pray for you to have peace, and for God's will to be done in your life, and for you to just be able to accept God's will, and to be patient. Patience. I will pray for God to help you all to be patient and wait on Him, because He's never late. He's always on time. May not be our time, but He's on time. It's His time. And so, yeah, until the next video, bye, and God bless.